Romantic drama series often push boundaries when it comes to storytelling, emotions, and passionate moments between characters. One show that has mastered this balance over the years is the Netflix hit Virgin River. Known for its heartfelt relationships, dramatic twists, and small-town charm, the series has built a loyal global fan base that eagerly follows the lives of its beloved characters. But sometimes the most memorable scenes on television come with unexpected consequences behind the camera. That was exactly the case for Benjamin Hollingsworth, who plays Brady on the show. While filming one of the most daring and talked about moments in the series, the actor revealed that he actually injured his back during the shoot. The scene involved a spontaneous motorcycle love moment between Brady and Brie, played by Zibby Allen. Although the scene looked effortless and passionate on screen, Hollingsworth later admitted the physical reality of filming it was far from comfortable. In fact, he said his back hurt for weeks after completing the sequence. The story behind the scene offers a fascinating glimpse into what actors sometimes endure to create unforgettable television moments. The scene that shocked fans. Season 7 of Virgin River delivered several dramatic storylines, but one moment quickly became the center of fan conversations. In the episode, Brady and Brie share a deeply emotional exchange that reignites the powerful chemistry between them. After months of tension, heartbreak, and unresolved feelings, the pair finally confront the truth about their relationship. What begins as a heartfelt confession soon escalates into a spontaneous and passionate encounter. Instead of heading somewhere private, the characters give into the moment right in Brady's garage workshop. Brie climbs onto Brady's motorcycle while the two share an intense and intimate moment that viewers instantly recognized as one of the show's boldest scenes yet. The setting was unexpected, unconventional, and undeniably memorable. Fans immediately took to social media to discuss the scene, praising both actors for their fearless commitment and the electric chemistry between the characters. But behind that brief moment of television drama was a surprisingly challenging filming experience. The physical challenge behind the scene. While the moment may have looked natural and passionate on screen, Hollingsworth later explained that filming it required him to hold a very awkward position on the motorcycle. The actor had to lean backward across the bike while maintaining a dramatic arch in his body. The pose created the illusion of a spontaneous romantic moment, but it placed considerable strain on his back. According to Hollingsworth, the human body simply isn't designed to bend that way for long periods of time. And filming a television scene rarely involves a single take. Actors must repeat the same movements again and again while cameras capture multiple angles, lighting adjustments are made, and directors refine each shot. That means holding uncomfortable positions far longer than audiences might imagine. By the end of the filming session, Hollingsworth realized the strain had taken a real toll. He later joked that his back remained sore for weeks after the shoot wrapped. Despite the pain, the actor maintained a sense of humor about the experience, acknowledging that sometimes television magic requires a little physical sacrifice. Brady and Brie's complicated romance. To fully appreciate why the motorcycle scene resonated so strongly with fans, it helps to understand the complicated history between Brady and Brie. Since her introduction to Virgin River, Brie has shared an intense and often turbulent connection with Brady. Their relationship has been anything but simple. Brady's past includes criminal ties, personal struggles, and a reputation for making reckless choices. Brie, on the other hand, has often sought stability and honesty in her life. These differences created tension between them from the beginning. Yet despite their conflicts, the attraction between the two characters remained undeniable. Throughout several seasons, viewers watched their relationship evolve through moments of heartbreak, reconciliation, and emotional vulnerability. By the time season 7 arrived, their story had become one of the show's most compelling romantic arcs. A relationship built on passion. Unlike some of the calmer relationships in Virgin River, Brady and Brie's dynamic has always been driven by emotion and unpredictability. Their connection is intense and sometimes messy, but it feels authentic. The motorcycle scene perfectly reflected that energy. Instead of a carefully planned romantic encounter, their reunion happens in the heat of the moment. It's impulsive, passionate, and slightly chaotic, just like their relationship. That authenticity is part of what makes fans so invested in their story. The scene wasn't simply about shock value. It symbolized the characters finally embracing the feelings they had been trying to suppress. Trying to top a previous scene. Interestingly, the motorcycle moment wasn't the first time Brady and Brie shared a memorable setting for an intimate scene. In an earlier season, the characters had a passionate encounter on a pool table. That moment quickly became a fan favorite and sparked plenty of discussion online. When writers began planning the new scene for Season 7, the creative team wanted something that would feel even more spontaneous and dramatic. The motorcycle setting provided exactly that. It added visual excitement while reinforcing the idea that Brady and Brie's relationship thrives on impulse and emotion. For the actors, however, it also meant navigating some tricky physical logistics. Trust between the actors. Filming intimate scenes on television requires a high level of professionalism and trust between actors. Over the years, many productions have introduced intimacy coordinators to help ensure performers feel comfortable and safe while shooting romantic moments. Hollingsworth and Allen had already worked together for multiple seasons, which helped build a strong sense of trust between them. Their familiarity allowed them to approach the challenging scene with confidence and mutual respect. Allen later described their working relationship as supportive and collaborative, which made even awkward moments easier to navigate. This trust allowed both actors to focus on delivering an emotionally authentic performance rather than worrying about the unusual staging. The dramatic twist that followed. Just when fans believed Brady and Brie might finally find happiness together, the story delivered another shocking twist. Later in the season, Brady becomes involved in a serious motorcycle crash. The accident leaves his fate uncertain as the season ends, creating one of the show's most dramatic cliffhangers. For viewers who had just witnessed the emotional reunion between the couple, the sudden danger added an extra layer of tension. Would Brady survive? Would Brie lose him just when their relationship finally seemed to be moving in the right direction? The unanswered questions quickly fueled speculation among fans eager for the next chapter of the story. Why Brady remains a fan favorite. Brady has become one of the most complex characters in Virgin River. Throughout the series, he has faced numerous obstacles, legal troubles, dangerous situations, and emotional setbacks. Yet despite everything, he continues, trying to change and build a better life. This constant struggle between past mistakes and future redemption has made the character deeply relatable. Hollingsworth's performance captures both Brady's toughness and his vulnerability, which is why fans continue rooting for him even when he makes questionable decisions. That emotional complexity adds weight to every major moment in his storyline. The hidden demands of acting. Hollingsworth's injury also highlights a reality that audiences rarely think about when watching television. Acting can be physically demanding. Even scenes that appear romantic or relaxed may require performers to hold uncomfortable positions for extended periods of time. Lighting setups, camera angles, and repeated takes can turn a short scene into hours of filming. Stunt sequences and action scenes often receive attention for their risks, but even intimate moments can present unexpected challenges. In this case, the dramatic arch across the motorcycle placed enough strain on Hollingsworth's back to leave him sore long after filming ended. The magic of television. Despite the discomfort behind the scenes, the final result looked seamless. Careful camera work, editing, and lighting transformed the awkward setup into a visually striking moment that captured the emotional intensity of the characters. This transformation is one of the reasons television production can feel almost magical. What appears effortless on screen often requires significant effort and dedication from the people involved. For Hollingsworth, the weeks of back pain became a small price to pay for creating a memorable scene that fans would talk about for years. What lies ahead for the characters? With Brady's fate uncertain after the season finale, the future of his relationship with Brie remains one of the show's biggest questions. If he survives the accident, the experience could become a turning point for both characters. It might force them to confront how much they truly mean to each other. However, Virgin River has built its reputation on emotional twists and unexpected developments. Peace rarely lasts long in the picturesque town. Whatever happens next, Brady and Brie's story will likely continue delivering the passion, drama, and vulnerability that fans love. A scene fans won't forget. Television history is filled with memorable moments that required actors to push beyond their comfort zones. The motorcycle scene in Virgin River now joins that list. It combined emotional storytelling with bold staging to create a moment that captured viewers' attention around the world. For Hollingsworth, the experience may have left him with a sore back, but it also produced one of the series' most unforgettable scenes. Conclusion. For audiences watching at home, the motorcycle moment between Brady and Brie looked passionate, spontaneous, and exciting. But for Benjamin Hollingsworth, it also came with a surprising physical cost. The actor's humorous admission that his back hurt for weeks afterward offers a reminder of the hidden effort behind television's most dramatic scenes. In the end, though, the risk paid off. The scene not only highlighted the intense chemistry between Hollingsworth and Zibby Allen, but also marked a major turning point in their characters' complicated love story. And as fans continue waiting for the next chapter of Virgin River, one thing is certain: the passion, drama, and unexpected surprises that define the series are far from over.